कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनोभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरीश ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. This is Radha Pyari Devidasi from Baltimore, welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha conference call. I thank you all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy names which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in the Padma Purana. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruity activities, karma kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inert while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank you everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next section, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all have joined this call? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyare Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Happy Bahulashtami to everyone. Today is appearance of Radha Kund. Yeah, that's why we don't have today Parikrama, but Prabhu has sent a video for all of us. Please go and do watch that video of special for Radha Ashtami. Hari Bol. Sorry, Radha Kund appearance day, sorry. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji, happy Bahulashtami appearance day Mataji. Dhanvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Mataji for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji. All glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Bangalore.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Mataji for joining the call. Happy Bahulashtami Mataji. Please unmute yourself and
We can chant Mataji if nobody want to introduce. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. It's 6:20, Mataji. I will try to give a call to Prabhuji and see.
Okay, Pataji.
Yeah, I gave him time change information, but I don't know. Yeah, let me call him. Is he joining?
No, Mataji.
No, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
He's
Rama.
coming, Mataji. He's coming.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram. I think Prabhuji is joining.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam, always to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for your time and association to us this morning and enlightening on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. To enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 2nd chapter, verse 9, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for joining the call. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. I would like to hand over call to you, Prabhuji.
ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया तेन तस्मै श्रीये नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके निर्भवति नैष्ठुकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय विन्दाय नमो नमः।
Prabhu, would you like to share the
Bhagavatam
screen? Would you like to share
7.
the screen, or do you want me to share the screen, Prabhu?
You can share, Mataji.
Okay.
We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 2nd chapter, text number 9. तस्मिन् कूटे हि ते नष्टे कृत्तमूले वनस्पतौ विटपायिव शुष्यन्ति विष्णुप्राणदिवौकषः। तस्मिन् कूटे हि ते नष्टे कृत्तमूले वनस्पतौ विटपायिव शुष्यन्ति विष्णुप्राणदिवौकषः। तस्मिन् कूटे हि ते नष्टे कृत्तमूले वनस्पतौ विटपायिव शुष्यन्ति विष्णुप्राणदिवौकषः। Foretold meaning. Tasmin, when he, Ute, the most deceitful, Ahite, enemy, Nashte is finished. Krittamole, having its roots cut off. Vanaspato, a tree. Vitapaha, the branches and leaves, Iva, like Shushyanti, dry up. Vishnu Pranaha, whose life is Lord Vishnu. Divaukashaha, the demigod. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada. When the root of a tree is cut and the tree falls down, its branches and twigs automatically dry up. Similarly, when I have killed this diplomatic Vishnu, the demigods, for whom Lord Vishnu is a life and soul, will lose the source of their life and therapy. Purport. The difference between the demigods and the demons is here explained. The demigods always follow the instructions of the Supreme Personality of God, whereas the demons simply plan to disturb and kill him. Nevertheless, sometimes the demons very much appreciate the full dependence of the demigods upon the mercy of the Lord. This is indirect purification of the demigods by the demons. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा वेयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्तराधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते भक्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादि पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण। We are reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam. तस्मिन् कूटे हित नष्टे कृतमूले वनस्पतौ हितपायुषुष्यन्ति विष्णुपुराणदिवौकषः। Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, chapter 2nd, text number 9. When the root of a tree is cut and the tree falls down, its branches and twigs automatically dry. Similarly, when I have killed this diplomatic Vishnu, the demigods for whom Lord Vishnu is a life and soul will lose the source of their life and wither away. So this is the words of Hiranyakashipu, having lost his brother Hiranyaksha. He is speaking these words to his near and dear ones. Srimad Bhagavatam is Amalam Puranam. Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Sukamukatamrta Devasangitam. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho. Rasika Bhuvi Bhavuka. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Samam Bonam is the 10th canto. 10th canto, the pastimes of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Akhila Rasamrta Murti Shri Krishna has been described. What Vyasadeva could not do in the Mahabharata is he achieved in Srimad Bhagavatam. And before coming to the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, Vyasadeva described Krishna's various other incarnations, various other aspect, his majestic aspect, and then gradually is coming to the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto where the Samambhavanam, the Ashraya aspect is being described in detail. But nevertheless, Vyasadeva, following the footsteps of Srila Vyasadeva and Acharyas also, they don't jump directly towards the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, but gradually understand Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, Krishna's pastime, through his majestic aspect, which are revealed in the other incarnations of him, such as Varaha, Vamanadev, Nrishingadev, Lord Shri Ram, and so on. So now we are discussing about Varahadev and Shri Nrishingadev's pastime in 7th canto. So in the whole Srimad Bhagavatam, after Krishna's pastime, the lengthiest pastime is on pastimes of Nrishingadev, 7th canto of the Bhagavatam. So in that sense, Srimad Bhagavatam gives great importance in understanding the pastimes of Lord Nrsimhadev and the characteristics of Prahlad. So that is evident. So in this great study, Bhakti Sangha, where so many sincere devotees are assembled, feeling privileged and fortunate to come here sometimes. Then the sincere devotees are assembled to discuss even Bhagavatam, Krishna's pastimes. In the seventh canto, which is going to give us a platform by which we can understand the Sambambonam, Krishna's wonderful pastimes. So here we are in the place where Hiranyaksha is being killed, and Hiranyakashipu is going to speak words towards the grieved relatives of his own relatives also. Just like a Kshatriya, who is never becomes morose in the so-called defeat, he again wants to defeat his enemy. In the same spirit, Hiranyakashipu is going to speak powerful words, revengeful words against his enemies, the demigods. So here we see that the demons are also not losing hope. They somehow want to kill Krishna. He is saying that let us kill Vishnu, who is the root of all the demigods. Just like the root is killed, then the root is dried away, then automatically the branches and the twigs will dry up. Similarly, let us kill Vishnu, by which the demigods will become powerless. So that is his logic. At least he understood that the power of the demigods lies in the root, that is Lord Vishnu's lotus feet. At least that much recognition he had. And Vishnu is the source of all the yajnas, sacrifices done by the Brahmanas. So it is a circle as Krishna spoke in the Bhagavad Gita. Paraspara bhavayantuah. So when the Brahmanas perform sacrifices, the Brahmanas are called Bhusra. They are like a demigods in the earthly planet. And the Brahmanas perform sacrifice, then by the sacrifice of the Brahmanas, the demigods get power. And the demigods get power by the sacrifice of the Brahmanas. Why? In the sacrifice of the Brahmanas, the demigods offer oblations. These oblations are like the eatables for the demigods, and by which demigods are become nourished, and the demigods in turn give rains to the people of the earth planet, by which the earthly beings in the earth, they become nourished, and the demigods themselves will get nourishment by the people of the earth. The people of the earth are depending on the Brahmanas for this reason. In this way, the Varnashrama system, the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras are depending on Brahmanas, and Brahmanas perform sacrifice, and by the sacrifice, the demigods are getting nourished. And in this way, demigods become very happy and pleased. They give rain, and by which the whole society is depending on interplanetary dependence, you can see. But the whole thing is connected by Supreme Lord Vishnu, because Lord Vishnu is the root of the sacrifice. Yajna vai Vishnu. Vishnu is called as Yajna. So all the sacrifices are directed towards Vishnu. And Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Sutam Sarabhutanam Yatvam Shantim Richati. So the Vishnu is treated as a Paramatma in the heart of all the demigods. He is actually the beneficiary of all the sacrifices. So in that sense, Vishnu is the root cause of the nourishment for all the demigods, because the sacrifices are performed towards Vishnu. And Vishnu, being seated in the heart of the demigods, he takes he enjoys all the sacrificial offerings, and then he gives the benefit to the demigods. So Mr. Hiranyakashipu is thinking that, so let us stop this particular activity. Let us destroy Vishnu. Let us just, if Vishnu is destroyed, then the sacrifices will stop. The sacrifices stops, the demigods won't get their food. The demigods won't get their food, then the people in the earthly planets will be deprived of their nourishment. And then we will take control of everything, and we will be the provider of all the nourishment for everybody. Voice is audible? The devotee is able to hear my voice? Audio?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So that is a plan. So in this way, what happens is that when the demons take control over, then everybody is depending on the demons for their survival. So what is the root cause of sacrifice? The root cause of sacrifice is Vishnu, and the sacrifice is medium. The Brahmanas perform sacrifice through clarified butter, that is ghee, and that is been supplied by the cows. So if the cows are destroyed, the Brahmanas are destroyed, sacrifice can be started from one end. The other end, the root cause of the sacrifice, if Vishnu is destroyed, then there is no ingredients, and there is no from the one end, and the receiving and Vishnu is also destroyed, then the demigods will be without any shelter. Just like the tree is been nourished from both two sides. We read in the Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, Asvattamenam urdhamoolamata shakham asvattam prapurabhyam chandamsi yasya parnani yastam vedasa vedavite. That we read that Asvattamenam subirudhamoolam, this particular banyan tree, Krishna describes, its root is upward and its branches are downwards. Chandamsi yasya parnani. So the roots are coming from Brahmaloka, and these three branches are coming down. So why the root is Brahmaloka? Because Brahma creates this samsara, this tree of this material creation. So the root is up. Then the branches such as various planetary systems are coming down. After Satyaloka, there is Maharloka, Tapaloka, Vargaloka, like that. Different lokas are coming down. So these are all the branches are like different lokas extended. And the whole tree is nourished from Brahmaloka. That's the beginning part. That's the root is there. Chandamsi is the paranani. And the leaves are considered as the whole tree of this inverted tree. So, and the different animals and plants, birds, etc. was taken shelter in the tree compared to the different living beings. This is called a samsara tree. In that tree, the leaves are considered as chandas, chandams as a paranani, because this whole tree of samsara, we discussed in 15th chapter, is nourished by this Veda, chandas called Vedas. Why? As Krishna says, Veda, Yamimam Pushpitam Vacham, Yamimam Pushpitam Vacham, Vedavata Ratapartha. That these Vedas encourages people to perform fruitive activities. In this way, by performing fruitive activities, people want to stay in the material world, and they want to nourish this place as a good place, material world. So that's why we perform various sacrifices which are not directly directed to spiritual devotion service. People want to live happily in this material world. And this material world goes on, samsara tree goes. So in this way, just like Vedas nourishes the material world, the samsara tree, similarly, the leaves also nourishes the tree. That's why the leaves are compared to the Vedas. And the Chandas Vedas also hide the absolute truth. Chadayate Chandaha. How it hides that without directly telling that this material world is a miserable place and surrendering to Vishnu is the ultimate goal. It hides this truth in its more, and for most of the people it reveals only the uh, dharma artha kama, how one can live happily in this world. So in this way, only those who are very expert and very fortunate understand the purport of the Vedas. What is the purport of the Vedas? Vedasya sarve ahameva vedya. Krishna is a real absolute truth understood by the revealed by the Vedas. But for most of the people, the Vedas hides this particular absolute truth and gives them the other options how to lead a happy life in this material world. We perform various activities. Just like the leaves hides the tree. The leaves, what they do? The leaves in the tree hides the branches, hides the twigs, hides the fruit, flowers, and the leaves hides the other things inside the tree. You only see the green part. Similarly, the Vedas also hides the nature of this material world. Only in the very expert people who are very fortunate can understand the how the Vedas in their uh, sacred parts reveals that material world is a miserable place and one should go back to bed. That's why it is said, Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhakto. Even through Vedas, one cannot understand the real truth. It's very difficult. Rahasyam Hetat Uttamam Rajavidya Rajagukyam. It's very secret. Mantras are available. How it is secret? Because the purport, the real purpose of the Vedas are hidden very much deep inside. So, just like the leaves hide the tree, similarly, the Vedas also hide the purport of the real purpose of life. The leaves hides the web of the tree inside. So much branches you can't see. Similarly, Vedas hides everything. So in this way, Chandam Siyasya Paranan. And at the same time, just like we discussed the Vedic by offering a lot of sacrifices to the Varnashram Dharma, how the Vedas nourishes the samsara tree. Similarly, the leaves, how the leaves of the tree nourishes the tree, how it is leaves nourishes the tree by uh, by breathing. Leaves are like the limb of the tree by which the tree breathes. It takes carbon dioxide or something. Modern science also says, or it takes oxygen, and so the tree breathes through the leaves, and so this tree is nourished upward by the leaves, and also tree is nourished through downward by the roots. So in this way, padapa, that one who drinks through the feet is called the tree. What is the feet of the tree is a root. So the tree is nourished through the root. It drinks water, it takes food through its feet called the root. And also the tree is nourished with the leaves. How it nourished through the leaves? Because through leaves only the tree breathes. It's like we breathe through the nose and eat through the mouth. Similarly, trees eat through its roots, like feet and its feet, and it breathes through the leaves. So the tree is nourished above through the leaves, and it's also nourished below by its roots. That's why the samsara tree, the leaves are considered as a chandas, because the material world is nourished by the Vedas. That people perform sacrifice and they continue the rotation of the tree of samsara by staying here. So this kind of a cycle is there. Similarly, the sacrifice or the demigods are nourished by both things. How they are nourished? The demigods are also part of the samsara tree. The demigods are nourished from one end through the sacrifice of the brahmanas. On the other end, the demigods are nourished by their root, everybody's root called Vishnu. So the sacrifice are performed by the brahmanas, and the recipient of the sacrifice is Lord Vishnu, who is the creator of everything. So in this way, these are the nourishing points for the demigods. So the demons, what they want to do is that always they want to destroy these nourishing points. Just like if you remove the leaves of the tree, and if you cut the roots of the tree is finished. If you remove the leaves of the tree cannot survive, because if the leaves are finished, then the tree cannot survive. It's very difficult for people to survive. Again, the leaf grows and then only the tree survives. So if you cut off the leaves of the tree stops its growth. And if you cut off the root, it is completely finished, isn't it? Similarly, the demons, what they want to do is that in order to destroy the demigods, they want to destroy the Hindus and the Brahmins. So from one end. On the other end, they also want to destroy Lord Vishnu. Basically, they start from one side because Lord Vishnu is very difficult to catch and it's very powerful, they also know. But where they start from is that they start from Brahmana sacrifices, cows and the rishis. So by destroying the cows and by destroying the Brahmanas and by destroying the rishis, then they want to stop the supply to the demigods. Just like the war and the enemy wanted to choke up the opponent. The only reason is they stop the supply of food and shelter, food and water inside their area. Automatically, they had no power to retaliate. Similarly, here the demons want to destroy the demigod by attacking on both ends. One is from the sacrificial area where they're getting the food. Other is from the root of everything that is Lord Vishnu. So root should be destroyed and the leaves should be destroyed. Then the whole thing be under their control and they won't take out the control. So in this way, here Hiranyakashipu, being the powerful demon, what he's trying to say? He's saying, Tasmin kute hide nashte krittamule vanaspatau tapa iva shushyanti Vishnu prana devo. He's saying that when the root of a tree is cut and the tree falls down, its branches and twigs automatically dry up. Similarly, when I kill this diplomatic Vishnu, the demigods for whom Lord Vishnu is life and soul, lose the source of their life and wither away. So in this way, Hiranyakashipu is a powerful demon. He wants to directly attack the root, that is the root of the whole system, Vishnu. So at least here we understand that the demons of the past, unlike the modern demons, they don't have any idea of who is Vishnu. The difference between the modern demon and the old demons are that they accept Vishnu, but they want to kill him. But the modern demon, they don't even know he is Vishnu. They don't even understand anything properly. But nevertheless, here Hiranyakashipu, who is so powerful, he wanted to destroy Vishnu and wanted to kill Vishnu. So Srila Prabhupada writes, that is a difference between the demons and the demigods. Prabhupada says, the difference between the demigods and the demon is here explained. The demigods always follow the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas the demons simply plan to disturb or kill him. So, so that we see, but at least one thing here, Srila Prabhupada very nicely, he speaks that actually Hiranyakashipu is glorifying the demigods. The demon is glorifying the demigod. You know how? Because he's saying that the demons are completely depending on Vishnu. That much he understood. So the Hiranyakashipu understood the demigods means what is their characteristic? They are always depending on Vishnu. That's what demons expect. So the demons also understand that the demigod means they are completely depending on Vishnu. Even though demigods sometimes forgets to do that. Just like when the devotees interact with the world outside, they have got a lot of faith that these devotees are all they are all servant of Krishna. They are the devotees of Krishna. Anytime they remind us, they have a lot of respect. Either they hate or they keep distance, but they all understand that the devotees mean they are all sold out servant of Vishnu or Krishna. So in this way here, the demons are appreciating the demigods. Indirect appreciation. Why? It's like if a sportsman is told that you are a very good player, it's a great appreciation for him. Or if you tell a military man you are a very good fighter, he become very happy. It's appreciation. Or if you tell a dancer you are very good in dancing, the dancer becomes very happy. So these are all appreciation. Similarly, when the devotees is being told that they are depending on Vishnu, that is like a great credit for them. So, so here when Hiranyakashipu is telling that these demigods, the source of their strength, they are completely depending on Vishnu. So let us kill Vishnu. That means he's recognizing the devotees that they are depending on Vishnu. So there is indirect glorification. Hiranyakashipu is telling. Prabhupada says, nevertheless, sometimes the demons very much appreciate the full dependence of the demigods upon the mercy of the Lord. This is the indirect glorification of the demigods. Why indirect glorification? Because the demons not intend to glorify the demigods, but their hatred also comes in the form of a glorification. So it's indirect, it's not intentional glorification, that's why it's indirect glorification. So that means the devotees, what is expected from the devotees is that they are very much loyal to Vishnu, loyal to Krishna, devoted to Krishna. That's why Srila Rupa Goswami, when he writes the definition of bhakti, he writes in the book called Bhakti Rasamrita. Yabhilashita shunyam jnana karma jnanamritam anukulyena krishnanum sharanam bhakti ruttama. What is the definition of bhakti? Anyabhilashita shunyam jnana karma jnanamritam anukulyena krishnanum sharanam bhakti ruttama. So even the demons sometimes understand what is bhakti means, what is devotee means. What Hiranyakashipu is giving certificate. Oh, the demigods are completely depending on Vishnu. Let us kill Vishnu. So that means they have got a faith that they're depending on Vishnu. But sometimes the demigods fail to remember that. Just like Indra become, even though Lord Vishnu came and destroyed Narakasura, we are going to soon going to celebrate Diwali, isn't it? The Deepavali is a festival. It's based on many pastimes. Damodar pastime, whole month we are celebrating. Similarly, Diwali is a pastime where Krishna killed Narakasura, same day he killed Narakasura. But on the same day, Lord Ram came back to Ayodhya. So many great things happened on the same day. So when Krishna on the day of Diwali killed Narakasura and very much helped Indra, but Indra immediately forgot his dependence on Krishna. Just now he got so much help from Vishnu, but he forgot. But he said he started fighting for a very petty reason of not allowing Parijata trees to be taken by Lord. So many times demigods forget that their dependence on Krishna. But the demons, they are always aware that the demigod's source is from Vishnu. So we see like that. So in this way, the demigods are very much depending on Vishnu, even though they forget sometimes, but the demons appreciate. So the Prabhupada very beautifully saying in this purport that this is a indirect glorification of the demigods by the demons. So Dasya Rupa Goswami says Anyabhilashita shunyam jnana karma dhinamritam anukulyena. So this is like a very important definition of bhakti given by Swami. For all the devotees should know. The definition of bhakti has to be understood very nicely, and so that uh, unless we know the definition means lakshana. Lakshana means that lakshate anena iti lakshana, by which one understand anything is called lakshana. Lakshate anena iti lakshana. So how we understand what is a sugar? There is particular definition of sugar. Sugar means white in color, is very sweet in taste. Then we understand sugar. Without lakshana, we can understand lakshana. What is poison means? Poison means very dangerous. It will destroy, it will end one's life. So in this way, having understood the nature of the poison, we'll be avoiding poison. In this way, it's very important to know a good thing and bad things about anything so that we can approach it and we can avoid it. So that's called lakshana. Similarly, Prabhu Goswami Pad saying that bhakti is our goal, isn't it? Bhakti is our goal. So what is bhakti? One should know. Uh, just like gold, if you want to buy gold, we should know what is gold, what is the definition, what is the lakshana of the gold. Then we can get the proper gold. We won't be get cheated by uh, uh, glittering other objects, brass or some other thing, bronze or so. What is definition of gold? What is lakshana of gold? Gold means like this, like this. We have some understanding. Then we can buy a proper. There is a test circle. So what is bhakti? Even the demons having a understanding that bhakti means the demigods are fully served. Know that depending on Krishna. So Rupa Goswami says definition of bhakti here. Anyabhilashita shuddhi jnana karma what is uttama bhakti? What is bhakti? Bhakti can be many varieties. There are mixed bhakti also. There are bhakti performed in mode of passion, ignorance also. But what is uttama bhakti? You always want to get the best and pure result in life. Similarly, here bhakti also, what is the best form of bhakti? What is uttama bhakti? That is described by Srila Prabhupada. What Rupa Goswami says, Anukulyena Krishna Anushelanam is the definition of bhakti. Anushelana, what is Anushelana means? Anushelana means a particular activity, either it is physical activity or mental activity. It can be physical activity through our senses, or it can be mental activity through our mind. So this particular physical activity, just the physical activity by the senses means Rishikena and Rishikesha Sevanam, that through our using our leg we can go to Krishna's temple, using our hand we can clap in the kirtan or to Krishna's temple, using our mouth we can glorify Krishna, using our ears we can hear about Krishna, using our nose we can smell fragrance of Krishna's offered flowers. In this way, these are all physical activities through our senses, and also we have mind and antakarana we call it. So the mind also we can, like Prahlad Maharaj Smarana, we can think of Krishna. We can think for the well-being of Krishna. So these are all mental activities. It's called Anushelana. Anu also means, Shelana means, this is the meaning. Anu means constantly or without any deviation or without any interruption. It's called Anu. So Anushelana means this is the meaning, that constantly without deviation one should offer one's service physically or mentally unto whom? Krishna Anushiranam. We put the word Krishna towards Lord Krishna. So this is the definition of Krishna Anushiranam. But also Rupa Goswami Pad is saying Krishna Anushiranam. So what is Krishna here means? If Krishna refers to only Nanda Gopal or Yashoda Nandana, or if it refers to only Shama Sundara of Vrindavana, then the Lakshana cannot be properly. Lakshana of the bhakti is it will become not fully proper. Why? Even Prahlad Maharaj or any other devotees, just or Brahm's devotees like Jatayu or Shamya, they did not perform this Anushiranam, this Anushiranam we discussed now, uninterrupted service to Krishna through our senses and through our mind. Physical sense and mind is called bhakti, we say. If it is only towards Krishna, then how come Hanuman's bhakti can be called as Uttama bhakti? The definition is not fitting there. How come we can call Savari's bhakti towards Ram? How we can say Hanumanji he did understand towards Ram. That's why all Acharya says Krishna Anushiranam here. Krishna refers to not only Shyamsundar Krishna, but the word Krishna also refers to not only Krishna, also his avatars, such as Rama, Varaha. So Krishna refers to all other incarnations. Okay, Anushiranam means constantly. But sometimes devotees, instead of worshipping Krishna, instead of worshipping Rama or Krishnadev, they also worship the devotees, such as spiritual master. They offer Pada Puja to Guru Maharaj or great Vaishnava devotees. They offer wishes. Pancha Kalpataram Krishna. Upasandhu Bhevacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnava. Other devotees. So in this way, if it is Uttama Bhakti refers to Krishna Anushiranam, then I am not doing Krishna Anushiranam now. I am only doing Guru Maharaj Anushiranam, Prabhupada Anushiranam. I am offering my mind and body in service of my spiritual master, devotee. Uttama Bhakti refers to only Krishna Anushiranam ornaments. That's why the word Krishna not just refers to Shyamsundar Krishna, it refers to Alahadev, Vamanadev, Shingadev, because all these incarnations are there within Krishna. So Krishna refers to all Krishna. And not only it is limiting over there, it also refers to the great devotees related to Krishna. So Krishna Anushiranam, definition of the Krishna Anushiranam means by the word Krishna, we should not only get Shyamasundara, Vrindavana, but also we should get incarnations of Krishna. On top of that, we should also get the devotees who are connected to Krishna and his incarnation, such as Prahlad Maharaj, his own spiritual masters, Srila Prabhupada, and so many other great devotees. So, Anushiranam towards them is also called Uttama Bhakti. This is a proper definition. Krishna Anushiranam. That means what? The whole meaning of the sentence is that Krishna, as well as his incarnation, as well as his devotees, Anushiranam. Towards them, Anu, constantly, Shiranam, performing service through our body, mind, and force. So this is called Krishna Anushiranam. And then this Krishna Anushiranam also has to be, one more thing has to be added, that is called as Anukulyena. Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam. This is the definition we are discussing. Anytime, if we don't give proper definition, if we don't understand proper definition, what happens is that we'll end up in getting a wrong thing. Just like using the example, if we say the definition of cow means it has two horns, one tail, with four legs. The animal which has two horns, a tail, and four legs. Okay, this is what the cow means. The person will go to a Goshala and he sees an animal with the two horns. He sees the cow's tail and four legs. So he will identify this is a cow. And oh, I heard this is a cow and its milk is very nice. So he may take the milk and utilize it. But also when he walks a little ahead, he will see a buffalo. And he sees buffalo also with two horns. It has four legs and tail. So he may think that this is also cow. We may say that, oh, we don't commit this. We know different meaning of. But if the definition is only given like this, then we may misunderstand. Gold means that which glitters, then we may end up in getting a imitation jewelry, isn't it? So the definition has to be proper. So just like if we say the cow means two legs and horns and tail, we may end up in thinking that the goat or a deer or a buffalo is also like cow. That's why Srila Prabhu Goswami says that Krishna Anusharanam Uttama Bhakti, if you say like that, then it has some difficulty. So that's why he says, Anukulyana Krishna. What is Anukulyana means? That this Krishna Anusharanam what? Performing service, constantly, Sharanam, through our body, mind, and words, Krishna, towards Krishna, not only Krishna, his incarnation, his devotees, not only this much is the definition, Anukulyena, in a favorable attitude, for the advantage, for the pleasure, in a pleasing attitude towards Krishna, without hostility towards Krishna. This added. Why it is added? Because if Anukulyena is not added there, only says Krishna Anushiranam Bhaktuttama, then it has it will be having some difficulty. Why? Because you see that just we are discussing about Hiranyakashipu. What Hiranyakashipu is saying that I want to kill Vishnu. Hiranyaksha is saying that I want to kill Vishnu. I want to kill Varahadev. They are fighting with Krishnagadev and Varahadev, Hiranyakashipu. While fighting also, what happens is that Lord Vishnu is thinking in Vaikuntha. I have been waiting for a long time. I got everything, all my desires are fulfilled here. But my desire of fighting with somebody, that is not yet fulfilled. So I wanted to do that activity. So when Lord Vishnu thinks like this, his dear devotees, Jay and Vijay, they plead to Lord Vishnu. They say that we are your servants. We want to fulfill your desire. Please bless us that we want to be your enemies so that we can fight with you and give you the pleasure of uh, of fighting with us, that your desire is. So then, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu become demons by the will of the Lord. But now, as they're taking the role of the demon, they're completely, unless you are becoming really enemical, you can't have a fight. So now Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha are having a very inimical attitude towards Vishnu and they're fighting. But nevertheless, this fight gives pleasure to Krishna, to Varahadev and Krishnagadev. So in that sense, they also perform activity called Krishna Anusharanam. You see, Krishna, already we discussed, Krishna does not just refer only to Shyamsundar Krishna, but it also refers to Varahadev and Nrsimhadevi's incarnations, his devotees also. So here, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, when they are fighting with Varahadev and Nrsimhadev, they are giving pleasure to Varahadev and Nrsimhadev. So in that sense, they are also performing Krishna Anusharanam how with with this hands and fist. Hiranyaksha is fighting with Varahadev, and that fight is Anusharanam without any rest. Constantly is fighting. Sharanam, his body is fighting, and his service is offering to Krishna, and Krishna becomes very happy. But Krishna means Varahadev become very happy. Oh, I finally got an opportunity to fight with a powerful person. In this way, Hiranyakshas and Hiranyakashipus, Anusharanam, Krishna Anusharanam will become Uttama Bhakti. But that is not proper. Can you call Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu as Bhagavatam devotees? So Prahlad, Jai Prahlad Maharaj is Jai Hiranyakashipu, Jai Hiranyakashipu. So that's why Krishna Anusharanam Uttama Bhakti, if we say only this much, then Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu can also become a devotee of Vishnu. That's why Rupa Goswami put the word called Anukulyena. Anukulyena. Anukulyena means what? Without any hostility, without having a hostile mentality. So one should do Krishna Anusharanam, but without having a hostile attitude, hostility. In a pleasing attitude, one should perform Krishna Anusharanam. Then that will become Uttama Bhakti. If Anukulyena is not there, Krishna Anusharanam, and just like Hanumanji or Prahlad Maharaj can be called great devotee. Similarly, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha cannot become deep. Just like if we say a cow means a four-legged animal with just two horns and tail. By this definition, we will understand the cow, but also we will listen the buffalo also. So that's why the definition should be proper. By proper definition, we will carefully understand the defined object. We carefully understand the defined object, we will achieve our defined object, and we will avoid the undesirable object. So that's the purpose of lakshana. Shate anayana iti lakshanam. So that's why we say that anupurjena krishnanushanam says favorable performing activities, certain activities through our body, mind, and words towards Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, or his incarnation, or his devotees, in a favorable attitude, it is called the proper bhakti. So this way of performing bhakti is there in Prahlad Maharaj, is there in Ambarish Maharaj, is there in Prathu Maharaj, is there in Parashit Maharaj, Sudhir Goswami, Srila Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, great acharyas, devotees, present contemporary devotees as well. But this is not there in Hiranyakashipu. Even though Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, they perform Krishna-anushīlanam, it's not Ānipūja and Krishna-anushīlanam, because they are having a hostile attitude towards Krishna. So this way, this is a proper definition of it. So here, Hiranyakashipu is thinking that I want to destroy Vishnu, I want to kill Vishnu. That is called hostile attitude. This hostile attitude is a problem. So even though the fight given by Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha gave pleasure to Munin and Varahadev, but it is not, cannot be considered as bhakti because it is devoid of anukulyana, devoid of hostility. Acharyas also explains that anukulyana, if you don't put in the pleasing attitudes, favorable attitude towards Krishna, then also they say that the bhakti of Yashodamaya will be missed out. Why? Krishna no Sheranam Bhakti Uttama is there, this much only. Anukulyana, if it refers to that which gives pleasure to Krishna, we take the meaning Anukulyana is that which gives pleasure to Krishna, and that activity is constantly performed through our body, mind, and words, which also gives pleasure to Krishna. That is called Uttama Bhakti. Yashodamaya will not become a devotee according to the definition. Why? Acharya says Yashodamaya was taking care of Krishna. Krishna came and he was hungry and asked Yashoda, take drink your milk. But then that time what Yashodamaya did, she took Krishna on her lap and she was started feeding. And at that time what happens, when she was feeding Krishna, the stove in the kitchen, she kept milk on top of the stove. The milk started burning. Then she kept Krishna down and ran to the kitchen to take save the milk. So this activity of Yashodamaya, what it did for Krishna. So Yashodamaya did activity through her leg, through her hand. She ran to kitchen and she put Krishna down and she performed certain activities towards Krishna. Krishna Anushil, through her hands and feet and mind. But then we did not please Krishna. Krishna became angry. You left me and you are going towards kitchen. Am I more important than milk is more important than myself? How you are doing this? Because Krishna became very angry and he was very much unhappy in this place and he took and broke the point. Here isn't it past time Damodar? So here Yashodamaya's activity becomes displeasure to Krishna. That's why he broke it again and did all these things. So if Krishna was Shelanam Bhakti Uttama, if we say only this much, then what happened? Yashodamaya's Krishna Shelanam, Anukulina Krishna Shelanam, if we consider that is pleasurable towards Krishna, then this activity of Yashodamaya is not pleasing towards Krishna. That means this activity of Yashodamaya is not devotional service. And if the activities of Yashodamaya is not devotional service, then won't perform devotional service, they cannot call this devotee means who is performing devotional service. So Yashodamaya's activity, if it is not devotional service, then what is devotional service means? That which is pleasing to Krishna, that activity is performed constantly with body, mind, and soul, and that is pleasing towards Krishna. If we say this means bhakti, then this activity did not please Krishna. She performed heart, soul, and mind, body, but it didn't please Krishna, then Yashoda will not become devotee. So then the definition of bhakti will not include her, but that is not proper. She is the greatest of all devotees. So how can we call this not devotee? So that's why Prabhu Goswami Path, when he put Anukul in Krishna Kshetram, that means not it means that is pleasing to Krishna, that Anukulyana means without having a hostility towards Krishna and a favorable attitude towards Krishna. If you understand that as bhakti, then we understand that Yashodamaya, she ran to take, say, the milk from the stove. But the reason behind it, she wanted to feed that milk to Krishna. My milk he can take any time. But if this milk falls away, then Krishna will lose the opportunity to enjoy this milk. So he will learn. I want to give pleasure to Krishna in all respects. Without any hostility, she went and saved the milk. So that's why Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam means without having any hostility, the pleasing attitude. Yashodama had a pleasing attitude without hostility. Anukulyena, she performed Krishna Anushiranam with her body, mind, and words. He performed devotional activities towards Krishna. So that's why he's a great devotee. So in this way, what is the meaning of Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam we are trying to understand today? And Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam means without having Anukulyena, without having any hostility, in a favorable attitude, in a pleasing spirit, Anukulyena Krishna. Krishna means Krishna, Varaha, Vamana, Rishinga, Rama, and the great devotees all had included the word Krishna. Anushilanam, that performing activity with our body, mind, and words. So in this way, what is the full definition of Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam? With constantly with our body, mind, and soul, performing activities in a pleasing attitude without hostility towards Sri Krishna or its incarnation, which is Rama or Krishna, or to his devotees such as Prahlad Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, Srila Prabhupada, and other devotees. That is called as Uttama Bhakti. Uttama Bhakti, Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam Bhakti. So this is what we are trying to do. So this Uttama Bhakti is what expected from the devotees. And this Uttama Bhakti, how it is Uttama? Why it is called Uttama? Swami says, first two lines, Anyabhilashita Shunyam, Jnana Karma Dhanavratam. Anyabhilashita Shunyam. What is Anyabhilashita? What is Jnana Karma Dhanavratam? That will take more time. In short, Anyabhilashita Shunyam means that without having any ulterior motive, without having any selfish desire, Anyabhilashita Shunyam. Jnana Karma Dhanavratam, without having any interest in speculative knowledge or without having attraction towards, as we discussed just now, Karma Kanda sections of the Vedas. And the Veda, the Chandas, these three Vedas hide the nature of this material world, the nature of the absolute world by doing a lot of future sacrifices. So one should not fall in that trap of Vedic teachings. So without Jnana Karma Dhyana, without having this Jnana and Karma, Navatam, Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam. What Guru Swami is saying as Uttama Bhakti means. So, Anukulyena Krishna Anushiranam, to some extent we discussed today. What is Anyabhilashita Shunyam? What is Jnana Karma Dhanavratam? That will take that some more understandings are there. That will take more time. Maybe sometime we can discuss later. So this is called Uttama Bhakti. So when a person performs this Uttama Bhakti, what Uttama Bhakti does? This Uttama Bhakti. So Uttama Bhakti has so much of beneficial tools. Gives so much of benefit. So Sri Prabhu Goswami says that Uttama Bhakti, just like a businessman, he offers his product. First of all, he will explain what is a product. Then he will explain what is the benefit of the product. Isn't it? Simple thing, like just like maybe a vehicle, a car. He will say the car has a powerful tires. It doesn't have any. It doesn't get punctured, and it has a steering gear, automatic gear, and so many things we can explain about it. And it has good sound system inside. So these are all the description of the vehicle. And then he will tell the benefit of having this vehicle. Then he will say that if you have this vehicle, then this vehicle is you can drive in this much speed and you can reach safely. And if you get even an accident happens, there is a air bag inside it. You can get you will be saved from this accidents. Or if you get so you will get a lot of benefits of this vehicle. So one is definition of the vehicle. What is the color? How things are made of? It's very what kind of metal is used here. This is all the definition of the vehicle, so that you won't cheated by any other vehicle. And then he will tell what is the benefit of this vehicle. In this way, a person will be prompted to buy the vehicle for its by understanding its definition and also by lured by its utility. Similarly, Swami is saying first he gives a definition of bhakti. What is uttama bhakti? Anyabhilashata, Manyabhilashita Shunyam, Jnana Karma Dhanavratam, Anukulyana Krishna Srinam Bhakti Uttama. Having discussed the definition of bhakti, then he will discuss in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu what are the benefits of bhakti. What are the benefits of bhakti? Just like the definition of cow, we have to tell. Cow means that animal which has 4 legs, 2 horns, and also which has a skin hanging below its neck. Dewlaps, I think we call dewlap in English. So if it is definition given, then we will not misunderstand by the buffalo, because buffalo doesn't have a dewlap below its neck. There is a skin hanging below the neck. That is the definition of cow. That is that particular dewlap is only present in the cow, not in buffalo or deer or goat. So this is the definition of cow. But the definition of the cow is not necessarily will inspire that person to get the cow. Then what they tell that what is the benefit of having that cow which has all this lakshana? What is the benefit of the cow? If you have a cow, you'll get nice milk. Within the milk, you'll be nourished. Your brain shall be nourished. If you have the cow, you'll get a lot of spaciousness. You'll all the demigods are present with the cow. If you have the cow, Krishna will be pleased. If you have the cow, the devotees will be happy. So many. Then the benefits of cow have been discussed. Then by hearing the benefit, the person will be inspired to get the cow. And then when you inspire to get the cow, then you should know what is the definition of cow. That time, the cow means that animal which has a dewlap is called cow. Then he will go and perfectly get the cow, and he will endeavor to get the cow, isn't it? Similarly, here Prabhu Goswami says what is the definition of bhakti by this particular verse. Anyabhilashita shunyam, jnana karma tyanavartam, anukulyana krishna anushīlanam, bhakti uttama. So this is like a definition of. But definition of bhakti not necessarily will prompt us to get the product called bhakti. Why? Because we don't know what is the benefit of bhakti. What I will do with this bhakti? Okay, I will not get cheated because I know the definition. I will not get the buffalo or goat instead of cow. What I will do with the cow, unless you know that, you will get wrong. Then the Bhagavatam will go ahead and tell what the benefit of bhakti. He gives 6 kinds of benefit of bhakti. But if you have bhakti in your heart, Uttama bhakti, you will be benefited in 6 different ways. Kleshagri, Subhadha, Moksha Laguta Krute, Krishna Karshini, Sandrananda Visheshatma. In this way, he gives 6 benefits of having bhakti in our heart. So these are the beautiful understanding. We discuss some aspect. Maybe in future, if you get time to discuss more, what are the 6 benefits of bhakti. And having understood the benefits of bhakti, he'll be inspired to get the bhakti. And if you're inspired to get the bhakti, we should know what the definition of bhakti. That definition is we try to discuss today, and that is called Anyabhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karma Dinavratam Anukulena Krishna Shiradam Bhakti Uttama. But what is that first two lines? We didn't discuss in detail, but in short, we discuss Anukulena Krishna Shiradam. Without any hostility, a favorable attitudes, Anukulena Shelanam, performing activities with their body, mind, and words, Anu, constantly towards who? Krishna. Not only Krishna, Shamsundar Krishna, but it can be Shamsundar Krishna or Nrsingadeva Madeva Rahadev, also towards the devotees. This is called as Uttama Bhakti. So, such a Uttama Bhakti is performed, and it will be very pleasing to Krishna. That Uttama Bhakti is a definition we discussed, and the benefit we discussed a little bit. But where it is available, we should also know, isn't it? Just like we should know what is the definition of sugar, and we should know what are the benefits of sugar. But third thing what we should know is that where this defined sugar, which is very beneficial for me, sugar, people just consider very beneficial. Let us consider jaggery, more healthy, isn't it? Or sugar candy. So I know this definition of sugar candy. I know its benefits. So I want to get it, but we should know where you can get it. You can't go and get it in a vegetable market. We have to go to the grocery shop. Similarly, where such bhakti is available, that will be the next question. That bhakti is available, and then the storehouse of bhakti is the devotee's heart, the best of the devotees, Srimati Radharani. So when we get her mercy, then we can get that particular bhakti. So we should know that the bhakti which we can get is there in the heart of Srimati Radha. If she pleases, and she gives. Today is also the festival of Bahulashtami, but I think today is the day. So where on this particular day, Radha Kund and Shyam Kund appear. So here we understand that how Srimati Radharani and the gopis, their affection towards Krishna. Yudhidrishva Leela Bhirananda Kunde Swaghosham Nimajjantam Makyapayantam Tadiyeshu Tagnyeshu Bhakterijitatvam Punar Prematastam Sata Vritti Bande. Tadiyeshu Tadagnyeshu. Those devotees who were ignorant of my loving pastime, they only attracted towards majestic pastimes such as Narayana or Varaha Vamana. But for those devotees who are unaware of my opulence of my loving dealings, that how I am getting defeated by the loving devotees, that I am offering this pastime, I am revealing these pastimes for their benefit. What are the pastimes? How Krishna is being conquered by the love of Mother Yashoda. How Krishna has been conquered by the loving dealings of the gopis. So that thing Krishna reveals. So this particular Krishna has been conquered by the love of the Brajavasis. So that love is the goal of life. That love is a bhakti. What is that love? Anya Bhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karma Dinavratam Anukulena Krishna Anushilam. That Uttama Bhakti is present where? In the heart of the Brajavasis, particularly in the heart of Srimati Radha. Yashoda Maya. So we have to beg their grace, and their grace you can beg, especially in this particular month. Kartik Bandi is celebrating on this particular day. Radhashtami day, Radha Kund appeared. Krishna, having killed Arishtasura, was very happy that now he will be very much glorified and appreciated by the Brajavasis. Indeed, he got it, but not from the camp of Srimati Radharani and their Gopi camp. They said that Krishna, even though they got benefited from Krishna's killing the even Arishtasura and saved from the impending danger, but they started kidding Krishna. That Krishna, you killed the demon, so you got all the sins upon you. So Krishna got shocked that I thought I'll be appreciated, but they are on the other hand, they are ridiculing me and they are blaming me. So Krishna said, why? I killed the demon. But the gopis, Radharani, and they say that you killed the demon, but he is in the form of a bull. So you got the sin of killing the bull. So you had to go and take bath in all the holy rivers to purify yourself. Krishna said, oh, if that is the case, I do not go anywhere. I will bring all the holy rivers right here. And Krishna, with his heel, he made a hole, and in that deep hole, all the rivers they came and surrendered to Krishna's lotus feet. So all the rivers such as Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Godavari, Ganga, Jamuna, all the rivers came. And Krishna said, see, now you blamed me that I got the sin of killing the bull. Now I'll take bath in this river, and according to your wish, I will be purified. And Krishna takes bath with his friends, and then he comes out and tells, now what do you say? They say, okay, it's fine, you took bath. But then Krishna says that, by the way, you have supported a demon instead of supporting my good deeds. So you also got a sin of supporting a demon. So you should also take bath. Then the gopis said, oh, they were cornered. So they said that, okay, we'll also take bath. Then they saw there is a place where Arishtasura's hooves were created a big, huge ditch in that place. So the gopis threw kept taking their bangles and other ornaments. They started digging further and they created a beautiful kund in a matter of time. Then they said that we'll take bath in this kund, and where the water will come from, Krishna said, you take water from my kund. But then the gopis headed by Srimati Radharani, they say that your water is contaminated by your bathing and that sins. So we will take our own water. Where will get the water from? Krishna asked. They said that we will get it from Manasi Ganga. All the gopis started taking water from the Manasi Ganga, which is quite far. And by the time they bring it from Manasi Ganga to Radharani's Kunda, the water won't be sufficient and water gets absorbed by the sand and they feel very tired. That time Krishna indicated all the rivers that I'm not able to convince Srimati Radharani. You all go and please convince her and do perform your seva to her. All the rivers emerged from Shamakunda and appeared with folded hands in front of Srimati Radharani. Begged her, please allow us to perform service to you. Srimati Radharani is very kind by heart. He allowed, okay, please come. What service you want to do? And they said, please allow us to enter into your kund also. And Srimati Radharani, by her sideline glance, she gave her sanction, her mercy. All the holy rivers, water from the Shamakund entered into Srimati Radharani's kund, Radha Kund, and all the gopis happily took bath. And Krishna said to Srimati Radharani that just like you are very dear to me, from now onwards, your kund is also as dear to me as yourself. And Srimati Radharani said, similarly, Krishna, your kund, Shama Kund, also very dear to me as yourself. In this way, Radha Kund, Shama Kund appeared on this particular day called Bahulashtami. And here is a pinnacle, epitome of Anukulya and Krishna and Shiranam. How Srimati Radharani's whole existence is that pleasure of Krishna. That pleasure of Krishna is revealed through these wonderful dealings through their deeds and moods. So this is called as bhakti, the deeds and moods of the great devotees. So we have to beg these great devotees that we may also get a drop of their moods, and having get a drop of their moods, we also will perform certain deeds, activities through our mind, body, and soul. Rishikena, Rishikesha Sevanam, Sarvopadi Nirmuktam, Tat Paratvena Nirmalam, Rishikena, Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktiruttama. That bhakti is our goal of life. And Srila Prabhupada says, only a person receives the grace of Srimati Radharani, that he will be able to please Krishna. So, on this particular auspicious day of Bahulashtami, in this auspicious month of Damodar month, that we can pray that by the grace of Srimati Radharani and her devotees such as Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Srila Jiva Goswami, Srila Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada disciples and our contemporary God brothers, God sisters, other devotees, we may able to get this particular mode of devotional service towards Shyam Sundar Krishna, and And this is what the real goal of life. And in order to get this real goal of life, we have to start understanding what we are actually want to get. That is what pure devotion service. So anything we want to get, we should know what is the properties of that lakshana. And that lakshana, we hear from Srila Prabhupada writing, Prabhu Goswami is saying here, Anukulyena Krishna Vishiranam Bhakti Uttama. So first we should understand what we want to get. Just like we want to know what you want to get for the Diwali, gold jewelry or a dress. So we should know what we are getting. Then we should know what it is actually real gold jewelry, real uh, silk cloth means. So so that we don't get cheated. So we should know what is the nature of silk cloth, what is the definition, what it is. Similarly, our product, what you want to get for this Diwali or this our whole life is that bhakti. And having understood what you want to get, second thing what we should know is that we should know the definition of that, what it is actually, so that we don't get cheated. The definition is Anukulyena Krishna Shiranam. That is what bhakti means. Having understood the definition, having understood what is gold and what is the silk cloth, then we should know what is the benefit of it. Isn't it? So if we wear gold, it will be nice, I will be appreciated, I will be glorified, I will be seen other people like great, they have a good dress, I will be attractive, I can achieve a lot of things. Like so many benefits people who want to buy gold and cloth. Similarly, when we get bhakti, what we can achieve by that. So something says about great benefits of having bhakti. Krishna Akarshani, it attracts Krishna. Kleshakni, it destroys all kinds of miseries. Like so many definitions, so many benefits are there. Sometimes we discuss those one by one. So the definition, the benefit we should understand. So thirdly, having understood the benefits of bhakti, we should know where it's available. Just like we understood the definition of golden ornament, we understood these benefits. Third, we should understand where is a product available. So the biggest jewelry mall or a great cloth, where it's address, we Google it or search it and we go there. Similarly, where this great bhakti, I understood definition, understood benefits, where it is available, third question comes, that it's available by the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anarpita Charamchirat Karunaya Avatirna Kalau Samarpayatam Pundadojanasya Bhaktirashriyam Hari Purad Sundar Jagatam Siddhiktas Das Hidaya Khandare Suratu Astinandana. It is available very much, that is not offered for a long time, but easily available by the grace of the devotee. So for that, I need to go to the devotees of the street. It's there stored in the devotee's heart. Should I go to Srimati Radharani? Unnecessary. Srimati Radharani's grace can't directly approach. Her grace is coming through the chain of great devotees. So we should approach the devotees. Approach the Dham Vrindavan Dham. We approach Srimati Radha Kund. Approach Shyam Kund. We approach Prabhupada devotees. Approach other devotees, and through their grace we'll get that particular bhakti. And when we performing that bhakti, by having the definition, we can check ourselves that we are actually getting the real bhakti. And then having achieved bhakti, we'll also get the benefit of bhakti. What is that? Krishna Akarshani. That bhakti will bring us real personal record Krishna. And having achieved Krishna, we continue to perform bhakti. So bhakti is simultaneously a means and as well as an end. Bhakti, when it matures, becomes prayer. So here, Hiranyakashipu is talking that these demigods, their root, their source is Vishnu. Vishnu is still will be destroyed. It's really a fact. Krishna or Vishnu, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. This is our source of energy. If we miss that, we will completely wither the destroyed. In this way, let us keep holding to this. Okay, Hare Krishna. Am I still audible?
Yes, Prabhuji, you are audible. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. Yes, we have 10 minutes to close the call. If anybody have any question, we can take one question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Beautiful class.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
devotees, if you have anybody have questions, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to your wonderful service. Thank you so very much for sharing that realization about Yashoda and her love for Krishna and the boiling of the milk and why she stopped everything from feeding Krishna and him being disappointed and not angry and mad. So were you saying that that was an offense? Were you saying that that was Krishna, by him being upset with Yashoda going to the boiling milk, that she ignored him or avoided him, or what were you saying with that?
It's like Rupa Goswami, the definition we are discussing. So it's a bit technical understanding that how we understand what is real bhakti. There is no second thought that Yashoda Maya is a great devotee, great devotee. So we should follow in her footsteps. That is for sure, isn't it? So how to understand her footsteps? So in one place we see Hiranyakashipu is also giving pleasure to Krishna, and Prahlad is also giving pleasure to Krishna, isn't it? So Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu with fighting towards Varahadeva and Narsinga, they are giving pleasure to Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj is also giving pleasure to Krishna. So can we say both of them are devotees? You can say, isn't it? So we should know. Huh?
Okay.
So we should know that not just giving pleasure to Krishna is called bhakti. So we should basically, just like the whole understanding is that what buy a gold, we should know properly pakka what is gold means, so that we won't get cheated. So here Rupa Goswami is given us the definition of bhakti so that we won't get cheated. So you won't think that something what you're doing as bhakti, it is really not. We should get deluded. So we are understanding what is bhakti. So that it gives pleasure to Krishna, not necessarily be bhakti, because Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha also gave pleasure to Krishna. And here we see, sometimes apparently we see Krishna is not pleased with that activity. So Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur gives example of Yashoda Maya. When she left Krishna on the ground, Krishna was very hungry. She came to Yashoda Maya. So Yashoda Maya took Krishna on her lap and she was feeding and enjoying Krishna's getting bliss from her service, and Yashoda Maya become blissful, and Krishna seeing Yashoda Maya blissful, means he become more blissful. So there's a great exchange of bliss with Krishna. Nimajjantam akyap swagosha nimajjantam akyapayantam. So Idendrisha Leelabir Ananda Kunde Swagosham. Krishna is submerging the Vrajavasis in the pool of ecstasy. And now when Yashoda Maya saw that suddenly some milk is overflowing from the kitchen, and she ran to save that milk. So that particular activity of Yashoda Maya, she is not selfish devotee. Krishna, let us let him enjoy my seva, my own personal service, my milk he is enjoying. So she didn't think that only she wants to serve Krishna. She is so selfless. She wanted to make sure that Krishna is also being served with other milk. So she ran to save that milk which can give pleasure to Krishna, and later she also can give pleasure to Krishna milk. But this will has to be saved. But that particular activity of Yashoda Maya become cause of displeasure for Krishna. He became very angry. Krishna felt that my place of enjoying Yashoda's milk is being disturbed now. So now this Leela, that Krishna is become displeased with Yashoda. So that's why he become fighting his teeth with his lip. We read the Leela, and Krishna become very unhappy and he started he broke the butter pot or yogurt pot and Damodar Leela, Holy like that. Then that's when it is starting from the place where Krishna become unhappy. So
Jai.
now Swami is analyzing that. Chakrutipad is analyzing that. So can we say that Hiranyakashipu gave pleasure to Parahadev, he is a devotee, like Prahlad Maharaj gave pleasure to Nrsimhadev. So both of them are devotee. And here Yashodamaya is apparently displeased Krishna. So can we say that she is already devotee? Is it like that? So then, so what is the definition of bhakti? That's why Anukulena Krishna Sharanam. It is not that it is doing pleasure to Krishna or displeasure. It is actually speaking that one should perform service to Krishna without any hostility towards Krishna. It may be apparently pleasure to Krishna, sometimes not pleasing to Krishna, but actually it is performed with the intention, attitudes that without hostility or with a favorable attitude to Krishna. So for that reason we discuss this.
Jai.
Is it proper?
Jai Prabhu, Hare Krishna. So if I can just take that same example, that wonderful pastime of Yashoda and feeding Krishna, the milk, with the attitude and the mood of one to do that service as a pleasing and, acceptable one to be, just because you want to do it, because you want to please God. So chanting, sometimes we have that same mood when we're chanting. We don't want to do it. We become angry because we don't chant. Or is that similar to that mood? Because we sometimes, I can't speak for us, everyone. Sometimes I'll say, wow, I have to chant. And that chanting pleases Krishna because it connects you to God eventually. And that same mood, though, I'm feeling that mood of chanting when you don't want to chant, or when you can't chant, or whatever the case may be, when you're not able to do that devotion, it makes it's not pleasing. It's like a sin to me.
Well, it all depends on our intention, our attitude. So in the beginning of our bhakti, sometimes we feel like doing something, sometimes we don't feel like doing something. But keeping aside our feelings, when we continue to do our prescribed duties, then this also pleasing to Krishna.
Jai. Haribol. Hare Krishna. Thank you so very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. We have some chat messages. I just want to read for you. So Charu Mataji is writing, thank you for the wonderful class with many examples.
Thank
Many
you.
things contemplate. Great class, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Yeah, even Vrinda Mataji is saying that it's very beautiful class. Prabhu, thank you so much for such a beautiful class and connecting the verse to the Damodar Leela and giving us lot of insights about it. Very grateful to you. So Radha Mataji, you can close the call.
Thank you for inviting me this time.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for enlightening class today. We are very grateful to you and we look forward to your association again and again in the future. Let's pray our obeisance to Prabhuji.
Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo patapatitam pavanam vaishnavibhyo namo namo koti vaishnavibhyo.
Grant Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Vaishnavanda ki jai. Nityananda Prabhuji ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you, dear devotees, for joining today's
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the wonderful class. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Radhe Radhe. Hare